Hello my friends, and welcome to my channel. That feels really fun to say. The way I want to do this video is kind of broken out into a little Q&A. I don't have the followers right now to go and post a ask me whatever you want, but that's okay because I'm going to post the questions here and just answer them. So let's start off with who am I? First off, I am a Christ follower. I am very passionate about my faith and I'm excited to share more. I'm also a mama to a beautiful 8-month-old named Anya, and I am a wife to my husband of, I'm looking like it's a long time, a little over a year and a half, I'd say about now. Lastly, I'm a minimalist. I'm very passionate about decluttering things and just getting rid of the excess to make room for the things that really matter in life. So some fun facts about me is that I actually graduated at 21 with my master's degree debt-free, and that is one of my biggest accomplishments, and I'm very proud of that. I'd love to share more about how I did that. If you're interested, just let me know. And another fun fact is that my husband and I are high school sweethearts. We actually started dating when I was 14 and he was 17. I was a freshman, he was a junior. We also have always talked about having a family one day, so it's so cool to be living in our previous dream. And I've always told him that at some point in my life, I really want to be a stay-at-home mom. Definitely didn't expect it to happen so quick. I'm 23 years old, but here I am today and I'm just so grateful. So the next question that I have is, why am I starting this channel? Well, first off, I just would really love to share some positivity on the internet about motherhood because it's tough, and a lot of times it's very helpful to just have some extra encouragement. And I'm really hoping long term that this community just lifts up other mothers to bond together, make new friends, and hopefully share some, life hacks that just help all of us not just get through life and motherhood, but to really savor every second and just embracing the chaos that's so beautiful of it all. I also would like to share some minimalism tips and tricks that I've learned. I've been minimalist for about 4 years now. I would say it's like maybe 2020, 2021 that I really got into minimalism. Honestly, just off of a book. I feel like reading's taught me a lot, and I've gone through my whole phases of reading a ton and reading not so much, but it's really shaped who I am today, and it really helps me focus on the things that matter in life. So what kind of content do I plan on sharing? Well, things that I've really enjoyed seeing are just kind of like little vlogs about, days and weeks in my life. I can share things like, what I cook for my baby, what I cook for us, and how I keep a tidy house. And that's not to say that I'm perfect at it. It's definitely not. I don't have a perfect morning routine or evening routine, but the joy is just making habits that increase your livelihood. So I also want to share things like DIYs and crafts. I used to say that I hated Hobby Lobby, but I have changed. The minimalist in me just kind of would walk into Hobby Lobby and be like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. But now that I have a baby, I am a little more sentimental about little things like baby footprints and scrapbooking, and I'd love to share little crafts that we do together. And that's pretty much what I'd like to share for now. Of course, that content could shift a little bit. I am very passionate about talking about the budget. I'm quite the nerd when it comes to money. And you might be wondering, how do we do it? We have our own home by the grace of God. We, are raising a kid and we're on one income since I'm a stay-at-home mom. So, we really have to make things work and make sure that we're not spending more than we bring in. And lastly, how often will I be posting? I really think that consistency is key with building a great community that supports each other, and I'd like to post once a week. So where else can I follow you if you're wondering? You can follow me at Simple Mama Living. I am actually focusing solely on Instagram and YouTube. However, I do have a Facebook, and I think eventually I'll move into like Twitter, but we'll see for now. I'm not quite tackling TikTok. That's a whole beast of its own, but that's okay. I can't wait to see what happens with this channel, and I'm just surrendering it all to God. With that, I wanted to share a passage before I close off. That is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.